Next game here is Super Saturday, baby, bit of Super Saturday action. Let's get it. We're good to go. How you guys going today on BK Sport? We go again, baby. Round 3, game number 3. Usually we only have to do 3 games across the entirety of the day, but in the pre-season we also have another game after this as well. So we've got Parramatta Eels taking on some Canberra Raiders. The Squeals versus the Raiders in this pre-season game, followed by the Rabbitohs taking on the Dragons in the Charity Shield right after this one. Now, we just finished up. The Roosters obviously just beat out Manly, and also the Knights flogged Sharkies earlier on today. So, look, I think the Eels win this game today, but it's a real massive depth battle here. Massive depth battle between these two teams. Give us your score predictions. The game is literally about to start, guys. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. Jump into the chat. Let me know what your thoughts are about the game and who you are looking towards most. Who are the guys, actually? Who are the players that I put in the poll? Kelvin Tuolangi, Blaze Talangi, Chevy Stewart, and Ethan Strange. There you go. They're the guys that I put up. But the Raiders start with the ball and they get the ball to 15. Now, I will read through the team lineups. Blaze Talangi for the Eels is the fullback with Hayes Dunster and Sean Russell on the wings. Morgan Harper and Bailey Simonson are the centres. We go to the 5'8", Dejan Arce. Ethan Sanders is the 7 with Kai Rodwell and Ofahiki Ogden as the front rowers. I'm going to refresh this score, by the way. Give me one sec. Refresh this little bad boy score right there so you can see it update. Oh, it hasn't even updated yet. Brendan Hans is the number 9 with Kai Rodwell and Ofahiki Ogden as the front rowers. Sean Lane, Kelvin Tuolangi back row with Ryan Madison as the lock. Raiders put that ball up into the corner. And it will be Blaze Talangi who grabs that ball. It's weird saying my own name right now, to be honest with you. Interchange-wise, Luca Moretti, Wiremu Greg, Matt Dory, Makahesi Makadua. Love dancing to that name. Matthew Arthur, Tony Matayeli, Joshua Lynn, Charlie Geimer, Dan Kia, Saxon Pryke, Zach Sinney, Isaac Lume, and Ethan Martin. The interesting way to spell Ethan there, E-T-H-Y-N, Martin. Ethan Martin for the Eels. So that is their lineup. The Eels currently right now 4 tackle. They're at the halfway point, and we'll get to about. This is a Cogra looks beautiful right now. By the way, the field looks stunning. Whoever's the groundskeeper here, well done. The field looks absolutely stunning here for this Charity Shield match later on tonight and this game here today. But Blaze Talangi puts that ball up into the air, and it'll be too deep. So the Raiders will get a 7 tackle set coming out of their own 20. Now, for the Raiders today, Chevy Stewart is the fullback with Nick Cottridge and Xavier Savage on the wings. James Schiller and Alba Hopawade are the centres. Ko Weeks is the 5'8", with Ethan Strange as the halfback. Emre Gula and Pasami Saulo are the front rowers, and Zach Wolford is the 9. Mitchell Spencer and Simi Sasangi is the back row with Ata Mariota as the 13. Tom Starling, Princeton Esera, Utoloa, Asamoah. Oh, Raiders are making some good meters here. I'll get back to this. Second tackle here for the Raiders. They're 35 metres out. Gives up to Ethan Strange. Strange here. Steps again. Taken down to the 30. Third tackle. That was nice work. Ethan Strange obviously played really well for the under-19s New South Wales. I think it was last year. 4 tackle here for the Raiders. They're 15 metres out right now. Right-hand side. Wolford. No. Close enough. Gone. 6 again here for the Raiders. 6 again for inside 10. So Wolford gives it off to Pasami Saulo. Now it's second tackle here. Yeah, Canberra look the better team in its opening start. Crash play doesn't work for Emre Gula. Third tackle, 20 metres out. I'll get to your comments in a second, guys. Don't worry. Wolford at the back to Mariota. 4th tackle. 4 metres out. Still going. 4th tackle. They're just going forward. Pass and knock on. Holy shit, that was bad. Blaze Talangi gets away, though. To the 10. That was awful this then. All right, let's go through the bench. Tom Starling, Princeton Esera, Utoloa, Asamoah, Jed Stewart, Daniel Levi, Adam Cook, Peter Holler, Mitch Henderson, Peter Tateo, Noah Martin, Logan Lewis, and Vena Patuki Kase. There you go. That's the Raiders lineup today. Like I said before, I do think the Eels probably win. But with that being said, they're both depth squads, man. They are both depth squads. And the Eels will get a penalty here. So there you go. Beautiful for them. They'll take that. But all right, guys, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. And yes, the truth. Hey, here we go again. We do go again. And I will drop the Supercoach League. I'm Brandon says hello every time. As people just saying hello to him. BK Sports Supercoach League. Oh, jeez. Can't even spell. Eels. Wow. Matayeli. Massive run. No, that was Kelvin Tuolangi, sorry. Supercoach League. Parramatta now with a great opportunity. That was a great run for Tuolangi. Tuolangi again here. He's 10 metres out. Taken down. There we go, guys. Go join the Supercoach if you haven't already. Jordan Purtle loves his big up, and Unbranded loves his LO. Eels now. They're 10 metres out to Ryan Maddo. Gets the offload away. Here's a chance for the Parramatta Squeals on the left-hand side. Oh, they cut back in the inside there. Sanders, 8 metres out. 4 tackle. And... oh, Dejan Arce, so close. 1 metre out. Used to work with Dejan Arce's mum. And this was many, many years ago before he was big-time product. Up it goes there. Oh, good take by the Raiders. It was a tackle in the field of play, so it will be a dropout. Dropout even the Raiders to the Eels. Hissing Autumn says wanting the Raiders to win. Pre-season always 50-50 games. Yeah, I agree. Yeah, he was in the field of play and went back into the end goal and then puts the ball down in the end goal. That's this game needs Roosters players. Well, Roosters would struggle, or whoever would struggle to win this game if it had Roosters players in it. 5 minutes in here. Parramatta Eels versus the Canberra Raiders. As a Titans fan, man, I can't really talk shit about Faders. Can talk shit about Canberra, but not about the Faders, because we we fell apart a lot recently. Second tackle here for the Eels, 10 metres out, Brendan Hands. Here we go, this should be a try, this should be a try, this should be a try. Blaze Salungi made a mistake though, luckily he didn't knock it on, but he didn't get the ball out quick enough, so it is third tackle, 4 metres out. Number 7, Sanders. Eels now, and Ryan Madison gets his ball 8 metres out here from the line. Brendan Hands goes back to Sanders. Sanders runs it himself now. 5th tackle, 3 metres out. Raiders defence has been solid. You do expect that with Canberra though. And Dejan Arce puts that ball up in the air. Decent kicking game. Knock on from the Raiders though. Knock on from the Raiders, and it will be a dropout from their own end goal. The dropout. And it will give them an opportunity here. The Eels again. Gives us an opportunity to see this this play continuously revolving as well in regards to these new dropout rules. So currently in our Supercoach League, we only advertised it just before. We have 16 people in. Let's try and see if we can get to 50 people by the end of the day. Oh, Eels get the ball here at the 15. We only advertised it in the last stream, so let's see if we can get 50 plus people in that Supercoach League by the end of the day. Oh, that's a massive run. Jeez, off a Hickey. Ogden taking up the 8 metres. Second tackle now. Left-hand side. Dejan Arce, sorry. I'm getting confused because the commentary keeps saying Azzy, which isn't true. Third tackle now, 5 metres out. Fabulous says, after that shit show from the Roosters, no. Good point. Eels will be taken down. 8 metres out. Ryan Maddo, 4 tackle. They'll go right-hand side to off-kick Ogden. Ogden under the post! Has he got there? It's going to be a try! Ogden scored under the post. Offie Higgy Ogden will score underneath the post. So it's 4-0 with the kick to come. He's going to award this. Bang! Yeah, there you go. Wow, that came out of nowhere. Ogden's been good to start off this game. Cino says, where can I see all the new rule changes for this season? Jay is right, Google. But the only rule changes that I can really think of note is if you lift the leg and the tackle at any stage, they're probably going to penalise you. And that's something that people aren't really talking about. They've really focused on that in the pre-season. And the dropout rule. They're the two main ones. Use Bing. Chandler Bing. We all love a bit of Chandler Bing. So try time there for the Parramatta Squeals. It is 4-0 with the kick to come. He has his best name in the Supercoach League. Let's go see what the names are so far. Mine's just BKR Sport currently. I should just leave it though. Heinz, Beans, Hillbillies, Pain in My Hearse. Well, we all knew that was going to happen. Pain in My Hearse is something we've used quite a lot, especially if you're in Bondi. Yorkie's Giant Sus. It's Jay's mate. So he's watching Jay. Freddie's Falcons. The Titans 2.0. Give it the Titans 2.0. Now, best name is Desi's Mad Hair from Daz. Desi's Mad Hair. Now we're talking. Cooper Johnson says, don't know if Brad Arthur is being truthful about playing one hooker in the 17 for 2024. But if so, would like to see RC in the 14 jersey. Cover anywhere in the back line and 9 in the pinch. Yeah, I'd agree. I think Brendan Hands is definitely the 9 that you go with. I thought he was solid last year, 6-0 to Parramatta. But I do think that RC can cover your halves, can cover the centres, probably can cover fullback, honestly, and can Probably come a wing, to be completely honest with you as well. But ultimately, you just put him into the centres and you push, one of your centres out to the wing. Rather, I would say. But yeah, he can play pretty much anywhere. If Keanu Kinney can come on and play a bit of 9, you could probably assume that Dejan Arce could also come on and play a bit of 9. So I'm not the biggest fan of what Dejan Arce can provide, but I do think that on your layout and on your team, I would say yes, he probably suits best for a 14 because he's not getting the 5'8", that's Dylan Brown. He's not getting the halfback, that's Mitchell Moses. He's not getting into the centres, you would safely assume, even though his centres aren't exactly fantastic. He's not obviously a winger, he's not getting the fullback. So the only position for him would be that 14, and yes, he can cover lots of positions. So left-hand side, and the Eels, Sean Lane. Sean Lane, great run. 30 metres out of the line. I have him in my Supercoach team. Out. Ooh, he faked that one there. What's this? Well, that's... Yeah, he has to go down. Yeah, I was going to say, that should have been a penalty still. He still went about 5 metres to the left. So Arce will kick this ball into the corner, and it'll be another dropout coming up. It will be another dropout coming up here for the Eels. He's always watching, Jay. He's always watching. I love when people say, like, keep dreaming pal or little buddy or champ. Nate Jason, I haven't seen a Chevy since National Lampoons. Mate, Chevy Stewart, Chevy Chase. I'm leaning with Chevy Stewart. So 30 minutes to go here in the first half, guys. Hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here. Wow, the Raiders went for a long dropout. I haven't seen one of those in years. I haven't seen a 50-metre dropout in years. It's crazy. Can you guys remember the day that happened last? I can't. Eels. Oh, good offload at the back, but maybe not actually. No, it wasn't a good offload. But Blaze Lungy grabs it 35 out. Referee's down injured here, is he? What's happened here? Oh my god, the offloads from the Eels right now. There's just plenty of them. Off a Hickey Ogden. Hey, Cooper, I don't know if you're still watching, but if you are you believing that Brad Arthur is on the chopping block early part of the season, or do you think we have to wait for the end part of the season for Brad Arthur to be on the chopping block? So 6 again here for the Eels, 2 metres out of the line. Or what's your viewpoint as an Eels fan on Brad Arthur? Do you think that he is your coach to win your comp? I won't give you my opinion because I don't want to ruin your thought process. Brendan Hans, try time! I think he's just scored. Oh no, they're going to check it. I'm pretty certain he gets this. I'm pretty sure he gets this. When they start calling you big fella is when you know you need to lose weight. No, I disagree, Rexa. Australians will call anyone big fella. When they start calling you big fella, it's because you're an Australian dude. I'll tell you a fun fact. When I used to do interviews back in the day, like when I was really starting out and I didn't know a player's name, I'd call him, here he comes, here's the big fella, or hey guys, this is, we're here with the big fella from, this team. The big fella from the Warriors, the big fella from the Dragons, right? So he's been held up, so it's still going to be his third tackle here for the Raiders, 10 minutes out. I would say this is the big fella. They could have been the smallest bloke, Jason Nightingale, for example, and I still would have said that. It's an Australian way of saying this guy. You know what I'm saying? Explicit says, Brad the coach for now, who else is there? It's a great question, right? It's a very good question because Desi Hasler and Shane Flanagan were the two on the market. Now there's no really ones on the market. But how long do you keep going with Brad Arthur until you get sick of it? Ooh, it's gone backwards still. Tuolangi. Oh, 3 minutes out. Tuolangi's been really good today. Tuolangi's been really good. Brandon Hand at the back now to Kai Rodwell. 3 metres out here from the line. Fit tackle. Brendan Hands off to... Oh, chance here. Should be try time. Is a try time for the Parramatta Eels. Is that Sean Russell? It is Sean Russell there at the try time for the Eels. 10-0 with a kick to come. So Baz is by Wayne Bennett. He's off contract in 2025. I don't think that's an option, to be honest with you. I don't think Wayne Bennett will go back to Sydney. He's also going to New Zealand. It's basically already locked up that he will be the next New Zealand coach. It's not official, but it will happen. So that's out of the equation too, because he's actually kind of off. He's kind of contracted now, without being contracted. The next best would probably be Michael Maguire, because I know he's contracted in New South Wales, but I guess if you gave him a long-term contract with a club, he probably would take it over New South Wales. I don't know, actually. No, he probably wouldn't. I don't know. Who would be the next? Who would be the next best coach? You'd have to go an assistant coach. You'd have to go with someone who's like a Jimmy Lenihan kind of deal. You know what I'm saying? Like, he's the guy who was our assistant coach, who turned into our main coach until Desi came in. He's actually our assistant coach right now with Desi. But if you were to leave Brad Arthur, you would have to look at someone who's like an assistant coach and go with a rookie rather than an established coach, because there is no established coaches on the market. Unless the Roosters do go down the downhill kind of way in the next couple of years, and maybe Rubbers. I'm just throwing it out there. It's a bold take. It's a really, really bold take, but I'm just throwing it out there. No bad, and the Roosters fans will have a cry in the chat, but, you know, watch and learn, baby. Eels will miss the kick, so it's 10-0 with 26 minutes to go here the first half. Cooper Johnson says, only if we miss the 8 again. I think it's time for change. Hard because he seems to have a great relationship with the players and gets the best out of a lot of them, but enough's enough. But see, this is the thing, right? It's the same thing, and you guys know me, I'm a Titans fan, right? So I'm going to always correlate with Titans situations. But like, Justin was a lovely bloke. He got along with the players. He was an incredible human being. Didn't mean he was a good coach, though. For us, anyway. Didn't mean he was a good coach for us, anyway. And I think that Brad Arthur has been solid for a very long time. And I think that this Eels roster has been solid, but I think it has missed some kind of spark. And that's the spark is what has prevented you from winning with this roster. I guess the consistent spark too at Dylan Brown. Dylan Brown could have been the best 5'8" in the game, but he just hasn't kind of come on to what he needs to come on to. Don't make the joke in the chat. First tackle here for the Eels at the 15. Explicit says Brad, that's right. Bad says, can Parrot even afford Bennett's $2 million a year price tag? He's going to New Zealand, bro. He's off the market. Wouldn't have minded Madge before he took that New South Wales gig. Do you think Michael Maguire would prefer New South Wales long term, or like a team like Parramatta Eels long term? Right, Madison's away here. Taking out the 40. Worrying signs, Canberra. I can tell you right now, worrying signs. I know you're missing a few players, but you've also probably got a stronger lineup out there today than the Eels do. Right-hand side, off to RC. RC, why do they keep calling him Azzy? Dylan Ryan says go the Eels. But what's the squeals? Jason Riles is on the market. Yeah, bad. It's a shout. Jason Riles, Jimmy Lenihan. I don't want to lose Jimmy Lenihan, though. I love Jimmy. Maybe a club... Oh, here we go. Chance here for the Eels. No, but it comes down to Kottrich down there at 11. Has Kottrich put some weight on? That's going to be a penalty here for a crusher. Has Kottrich put some weight on? Like, he's muscly, but like, has he got a bit more chunky? I feel like he has. Explicit says, Parrot need 2 good wingers and a very good centre. Man, I used to be the biggest fan of Marco Sivo, man. I used to be the biggest fan of Marco Sivo. Obviously, Tosaviti, love Fiji. My daughter's from Fijian. I've always been a big fan of Marco Sivo. But he's nowhere near what he used to be, which is really disappointing, because he used to be one of the best wingers in the competition. Holbrook is available, bad. He is, but he's at Papua New Guinea. But I wouldn't. Oh yeah, here he is. Members, get the grease flag in the chat for Zakynthos. Oya has turned up. If anyone doesn't know, Oya is our number 1 subscriber from Zakynthos in Greece. He always watches from Greece. Hey, Dragons game right after this. Oya, I hope you're there for it. 4 tackled here for the Raiders, 15 metres out. The Dragons play after this against the Rabbitohs. Here we go, Raiders. Get the offload away, 10 metres out. He's Chevy Stewart with the ball. He gets a short ball. Oh, 5 metres out from the line. Fit tackle. Here come the Raiders. Opportunity. They don't go for the short ball. Give it off to Ethan Strange. Way too heavy of a kick. Actually, great kick. Drop out coming up. Great kick coming on up. Cooper Johnson says, we need Dylan to have a breakout season and a backer like Penasini to have a big year too. Then I think we can shake things up. Great spine, great forward pack, but poor backs and depth isn't amazing. Depth isn't amazing, but then again, you're winning right now. But, you know, it's the Raiders. And their depth is kind of their first grade squad right now in their back line for the most part. But yeah, Dylan, it's crazy you say breakout season, because like, he's obviously broken out, but he needs to have a re-breakout season. Short dropout here by the Eels. Great short dropout, to be fair. And will be Eels ball. That is a brilliant short dropout from Parramatta. That is a really nice dropout from Parramatta there. So the Eels get this ball to the 20, second tackle. But yeah, Dylan Brown needs to have another breakout year. It's a re-breakout. He's obviously an international 5'8" for the New Zealand team. I think that now that Jay Carver's gone, you won't see Dylan Brown ever in the centres again, which was stupid from Brad Arthur. It showed his bias towards his son. So now Jake Carter's gone. Dylan Brown stays in the 5'8". Maybe a bit more consistency. Maybe a bit more consistency will come from him. But he can be the best 5'8" in the game on his day. But it's not like the 5'8" position is really chirping up a lot right now. For most clubs. Ryan Madison nearly dropped that. But fit tackle, and that's actually a good kick considering the situation. And the Raiders will grab that ball to Nick Cottridge at the 5 metres. 9-13 is Zakynthos here. Dragons, Rabbitohs right after this, mate. Charity Shield. We're on the back stretch of games for Saturday. But if you guys are new here, and you want to see how it gets during the season, tomorrow's Titans-Dolphins stream, I can tell you right now, in that chat, and with how I react to my boys, you won't feel like it's the pre-season. 4 tackle. Eels slap on the Raiders. Yeah, they are dominating right now. Oh, Matter with a massive hit there. That was a huge hit. Who's the 6 there? The 6 is KO Weeks for the Raiders. Oh, the bounce. Oh, this may go for KO Weeks. They're going to score a try, the Raiders. Luck of the bounce. Luck of the bounce, ladies and gentlemen. The Raiders score a try in the corner. The Raiders score a try in the corner through KO Weeks. I don't think you can tell a lot out of that. I think the ball bounce was just fantastic with the Raiders. Look at this. So it goes back here to KO Weeks. He'll put that ball up into the air. Blaze Talungi getting tested under the high ball. There's no way they should have ever let that ball bounce. Silly. And then Nick Cottridge gets the ball to boot. Goes into the corner. And that will be a try time to KO Weeks. Gutho's there. He catches that ball. Gutho's very safe under the high ball at the back. So that's what I'm saying, Eels fans. Don't worry too much about that, but that's worrying signs for Blaze Talungi. But at the end of the day, like, yeah, the thing that concerns me the most about what Blaze did just then was that he faked going for it, right? And then when he knew he wasn't getting it, he still jumped forward knowing he wasn't going to get it, but just wanted to pretend like he was trying, but he wasn't. And that's my issue with that. Do I think Nick Cottridge could be in for a Blues jersey this year? Absolutely not. What? Nick Cottridge? Nick Cottridge, AJ? Maybe 5 years ago. Now? No way. Cottridge? Do you know the backline depth of the Blues is outrageous? How the hell have the Raiders managed that? No idea. Hunt says, I think I'm in the Supercoach. Well, that's great, man, because our Supercoach League is right there. 451-428 as the pinned comment in the chat. What's the flag, German? What flag? What's Icelandic? What flag? What are you talking about? There must be a bit of wind around today, but the Raiders will miss that kick, so it will say 10-4. Kipper Johnson says AJ, come on, man. Yeah, because the thing is, I know AJ, right? So I know AJ's not trolling. That's why I'm so confused by that comment. That Oya flag, that's a Greece flag. Is that not a Greece flag? It definitely is a Greece flag. What are you talking about? What do you mean Icelandic? It's the Greek flag. You guys crazy? What's this? But first we got someone here, AJ, saying, do you think Nick Cottridge could be in for a Blues jersey? And then we got someone saying that's how we got someone asking about the flag. About German? Oh, Eliza Flawless has just asked. No. That is because Oya is from Zakynthos in Greece. He's a subscriber who watches quite a few of our streams and will come in and say, Oya, what time it is, and he's from Zakynthos, and he's a Dragons fan. So we have that for every time he comments. German is like orange, yellow, and black, their flag. So very opposite to that. Oh my god. It's a 4-quarter football. Oh my god. Guys, we've got 4 quarters. It's not drinks break. It is 4 quarters. What is this? We've got 4 quarters here. It's not... Oh my god. 4 quarters. This sucks, bro. Just have drinks breaks. Why do you have 4 quarters? Anyway, Parramatta Eels. The Squeals up 10-4 at quarter time. Guys, hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new around here. We've still got 2 games to go today, and then we've got Warriors, Tigers, Cowboys, Broncos, and the Dolphins versus the Titan tomorrow. Is this stupid? Just trying to troll because Eliza doesn't read the chat. Again, very hard to understand, like, like context behind a lot of the like reading just comments like that. 49 watching, only 5 likes, make it make sense. No. CJ, refresh and you'll probably see maybe like 15 likes, something like that. Obviously, hit the like button, guys. But sometime you would have been here early because I know that when I started, I was on like 9, so it's already wrong. So that's what I'm saying. Refresh the stream, and you'll see the updated like count. But with that being said, like the video and subscribe if you're new. Rex says NFL club going too far. Why? Why is it too far? It's great. CJ is on Bing. It's a bit slow. The Wood Boys TV says, who do you think will win? I think Parramatta win. I think Parramatta win. Is TJC at the game today? He's not a streaming. TJC must be at the game. Hayden doesn't do it anymore, I don't think. I don't think he streams any games. No, he doesn't. Some of Hayden's thumbnails are so funny. Like, brother. Yeah, he's headed there. Ethan Sanders today. 2 runs, 12 run meters, 2 kicks, and 51 kicking meters. I think he's been decent. Okay, so... No, so it was a drinks break. The commentary was wrong. Oh, my goodness me. Commentary, get the times. It was a drinks break, because they do start with the ball at 25. The Wood Boys TV says, you watching it live or just looking at the score? Wood Boys TV, can I ask you a question? So you've been here for a little bit now. Have you heard me reading Twitter, or have you heard me watching the game? What you mean, brother? Raiders with the ball here, 5th tackle at the 42. Caught it wrong because of the siren. Yeah, it makes sense, CJ. He makes it up as he goes along. Yeah, this game isn't actually real. I'm just talking smack. Yeah, I'm just talking smack. Blaze Talangi gets the ball at the 15. Missed everything. What a bloke. Missed everything. That's something, that guy. Sean Russell gets his ball to the 22nd tackle. Or did he? Am I telling you the truth? I don't know. Maybe I could make it up. Maybe I could be making it up. Eels to the 30. 3rd tackle. Gives it off here to Hickey Ogden, who's been solid in this game. Oh, sorry. Werner McGregor is the one who comes in now. And we'll kick it from inside their own 40. Oh, okay, yeah, you needed to clarify that one, Wood Boys. Yes, I'm watching it on KO. Oh! That's a massive hit from Kamaturangi. He's been so good for the Eels today. Number 15 for the Eels is massive. Yeah, that's Werner McGregor. He was good last year. It was probably his best year last year. I think it was his debut year, actually, maybe. But the Raiders, 3rd tackle to the 15. Not making good meters here. It was a great kick before from the Eels. That kept them down here. Yeah, Werner McGregor is a big boy. The Eels have a really, really big pack. I would say it's top 5, top 3 pack. Top 4 at minimum. Pack in the game. You know, Junior Bolo, massive player. Regan Campbell-Gillard, big time bobber. Werner McGregor. You've also got Hickey Ogden. Like, all these guys are just huge. Jermaine Hopgood's a big time talent as well. Like, in regards to his size. We know he's a good player, but his size is also quite significant. Oh, big hit there, and the Eels are taking it to 15. First tackle, Dejan Arce. He'll get this ball up to the 23 through Blaze Talangi. Blaze Talangi, what nationality is that? Is that Samoa? I think it would be. Blaze Talangi. Where's he from? Heritage. Blaze Talangi Heritage, and he is from... I mean, say... Can someone let me know? Can someone tell me where Blaze Talangi is from? I would say maybe Samuel. 5th tackle. And Eels catch it. Oh, they lofted it backwards. It's fine. Oh, they've said knock on. Oh, I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Don't know about that one. It was a good catch, though, from Bailey Simonson. Yeah, I guess you would call that a knock-on. Guess you would. Alright, so Raiders coming off their own line. 15 minutes out. Lucas Chandra says my nana's abs. Hey, listen, it's a statement and I like it. Oh, I don't know how you really know, though. It means she's got her shirt off, and that's a bit dodgy, mate. It's a bit dodgy. You know she has abs. Ethan Strange still going here. Oh, he's lost the ball. If you call the last one a knock on, you've got to call that one a knock on. Hold on. If you've called the last one for the Eels a knock on, you have to call that one a knock on. I don't understand that. You can't call... Anyway, that's a bit hypocritical in regards to calls. Raiders trying to get that ball away. Couldn't do it, though. Fit tackle. Off to KO Weeks. Weeks will put that ball up and comes across. Good take, though, from Blaze Talungi. Yeah, that was a really confident take. What boys says these guys having a competition of which Nan has more abs. Man, again, this is pre-season, man, so this is nothing comparatively to when you have people asking really stupid stuff in the regular season. When we're having, hundreds of people watching live, there's some weird stuff that goes on. So, 4 tackle. Okay, enough now, Lucas. 4 tackle here at the 30. And they'll go left-hand side. Yeah, good call, Joe. Fit tackle, Brendan Hands. And they'll put that into the corner. It's a good kick. That's a massive kick, and it'll stay in. Oh, we'll go dead, but still a decent kick. Just stalked his Facebook. I freaked out for a second then, because obviously my name is Blaze, and you spell it B-L-A-Z-E. His name is B-L-A-I-Z-E, so... definitely has family at Samoa, but I'm not sure about full heritage. Here, there you go. Olivia Reed, never for 11 months. Get around it. Appreciate you, Olivia. 0 tackle. But yeah, I thought you were talking about stalking me for a second. I was like, it's not hard to find out what family I have. Out to knock on from the Raiders. At the 40. Knock on Armundos. Knock on Armundos. I watch Minecraft. Says, do you think Raiders can get up? It's a pre-season game, so anything can happen. But it's a pre-season game. Stranger danger, mate. Terrifying stuff. Terrifying stuff. CJ's a scary bloke. He's also stalking us on Bing as well, so I've got to ask Chandler what his thoughts are. But the Eels with the ball at the 40. And Blaze Talungi here at the 40. Gives it underneath here with a great running play by, is that Makahesi Makatoa? I'm not sure. I can't see, really. Brendan Hands will get off to Talungi again. And he'll get taken down to the 18 metres second tackle. He's from Union also. There you go. He's definitely got more of a league body. Oh, man. Wirra McGregor, 10 metres out. Still going. Third tackle, 8 metres out. I reckon the second half Raiders will just start flogging him. That is a comment that makes absolutely 0 sense in any world. You are a Raiders fan because that makes no sense. Coming to Alungi here. 4th tackle. He's 3 metres out from the line. 100% guaranteed that bloke's a Raiders fan. Out the back now. Gives it off to Simonson. Still going. 5 metres out. It's just me or the Raiders jersey gotten darker. No, they're darker green. Yeah. Do-do-do-do. Do-do-do-do. They got a great song. Oh, it's going to be knock on from his squeals. Unless, was it the Raiders who knocked it off? No, knock on Eels. And the Raiders are away here. The Raiders, they're at the 20. Is this Xavier Savage? I don't know if he can get caught. He will get caught. Sean Russell, well done. Well done, Sean Russell. Xavier Savage, not as fast as everyone thought. Sean Russell just caught him. And the Raiders have a good... Oh, that's a mistake. That's a great tackle there from 6 again. They're going to call... Well, if you're calling that as a dodgy play, then you probably should have called that as a bin. You probably should have called that a bin then. So right-hand side, 0 tackle for the Raiders. 15 metres out. Parramatta's done well to get back and defend this. The Raiders can't afford to wash their jerseys. First tackle here, 5 metres out. Left-hand side, Raiders should score. And will score. Ooh. Does he get it? I think he's got this try. It will be try time. So 10-80 with the kick to come. All off the back of that breakaway. But I think the Eels did well in their cover. It's just that the Raiders were able to just keep on pushing with that momentum. Yeah, it was backwards from the Raiders, so it was okay. But Xavier Savage picks it up, and everyone thought he was super fast, but I never thought so. He's fast, but like Sean Russell caught him. Sean Russell's not the fastest I've ever seen. But great tackle there from Sean Russell, and then did well to kind of mix it up for the most part, but the Raiders just went straight through the centre and went over. Try time. 38 going to 39 years of Parra. How good, Dasmate says. I don't think that's too bad of a try to give up. Yeah, he definitely gets the ball down. Definitely gets the ball down. Tavita Tataya is his name, apparently. Tavita Tataya. Not Tavita Tatola. No, what? It's Peter Tateo. What's the commentary talking about? It's Peter Tateo. So 10 minutes to go here in the first half, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you are new around here. Hit the big old subscribe button, baby. We just hit 25,000 subscribers the other day. Now we pump on for 30k. Ethan Strange. They were down 10-0. It's about to be 10-10. Should get this one, though. It's right next to the post. But then again, Brandon Waken missed from right in front of the post before. And there we go. 10-10. With 10 minutes to go here of the first half. They just said it all started with one of the speed demons of the competition, Xavier Savage. But no, he isn't, though. He just got caught by Blake Russell. Sean Russell, sorry. Sean Russell. Dom Young went to hospital last game. How did I not notice? Yeah, he got injured at one point. Yeah. Not great. So, I can't remember what it was, though. But I remember there was a moment where he got injured. Alright, so the Raiders will get the ball here. 5 minutes. Yeah, good crowd building up for this Charity Shield match between the Rabbitohs and Dragons up next. Actually, oh no, there's an injury of the Eels. He's knocked out. Why? We've had 2 players knocked out today. He's completely knocked out. He's completely knocked out here, the Eels. Oh, touch Woody's alright, man. Touch Woody's alright, man. That's not good. That's not good footage. You don't want to see that. Man. I hope he's alright. Kim Johnson says, I think he used to be a sprinter, didn't he? Maybe lost some pace with weight, muscle gain or something. He didn't look quick at all there. Didn't know. Because Sean Russell's not a great, speedy winger. He's not a speedster by any means. And Xavier Savage, people were talking about him with Jason Saab, the likes of Lofiana Canberra. They were talking about him with the likes of Josh Adokar, right? So I don't know where that's kind of come from because that was not great. At least he's moving his legs, so he's relatively okay. We've seen actually 2 players knocked out today, which is really sad. One of them was in the first 3 minutes of the... one of them was within the first 3 minutes... No, sorry, the first tackle of the Sharks Knights game. The first tackle. That was rough. But while you're sitting here waiting for this injury to... hopefully for him to be okay. Don't forget to jump into that Supercoach League there in the pinned comment. 451428. Let's see if we can try and get 50 people in there by the end of today. We only just started up in the last stream, so we'll see if we can crack on. We're at 18 right now. 18, so 32 more to go. AJ joined up as Broncos suck. Fair enough. Fair enough. This is actually quite serious, guys, so that's why we're in a bit of a break right now. Have another drink. I do still think Eels win this game. They have been better for the most part. But again, pre-season. Oh, dinner tonight is Korean barbecue beef with basmati rice and Asian slaw. Wish it was a tzatziki pizza though, Joe. Wood boys. I'm not going to lie to you, brother. I'm nearly 30 years old. Right? So I turned 30 in May 4th this year. I'm not going to be creating a channel to play a video game, bro. Appreciate you for the opinion, but I'm busy as it is, my guy. I'm way too busy. I wish I could do BKR travel, but it's just too busy. I need someone to be able to help edit videos and stuff to be able to do another channel. All right. Okay, well, he's up. He's up and walking. It's what you like to see. I'm not too sure who it is. I would like to see the number on his back. There's no way they're showing it happen. I think that's 18. I can't believe they just showed us it again. Yeah, the 18 for the Eels is Matthew Arthur. So bless out to Matthew Arthur. Bit sad there that KO and 9 just played footage of it happening. That's Shake Arthur's bro. Is it really? So Brad Arthur's son. Yeah, wow. So second tackle of the Raiders. 20 minutes out, even their own line. Like I said, 10 minutes to go, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe. He is sarcastic, Wood Boys. So third tackle, yeah, appreciate that very Irish potato. I obviously noticed the last name, but I didn't know if it was actual relation. It's just like Ryan Foran and Kieran Foran at the Titans aren't related, but yeah, makes sense there with Matthew. But all right, fifth tackle of the Raiders. They're inside their own half. Starling will put that ball at the back. Just don't say dumb stuff and he won't speak. That is Jay to a T. Don't say dumb things and Jay will mind his own business and just watch on, lurk in the background. So second tackle here. AJ, you need to listen to the podcast, mate. I knew about that ages ago. Third tackle here. You've got to listen to the podcast, champ. Gee whiz. To be honest, I don't think I've ever seen Jay say anything related to the NRL. Well, he's a Titans fan, mate. There's not been a great deal to say about us recently. Jay's going to have a field day with you, Wood Boys. Just get back into talking about footy, brother. So, fourth tackle. Good offload. Oh, but Brendan Hands was thinking about what he was going to do next and knocks the ball on instead. Knocks the ball on. Whatever Greg has been so good in this game, though. Has been really good in this game. 9 minutes to go the first half. Okay. Just don't bother, Joe. 8:50 to go first half. So Raiders now at the 40. It's obviously not been as enjoyable as a game as we saw from the Manly and the Roosters, but it still has been a pretty decent game here, especially with it being so close. Like I did say, though, both these teams are complete depth teams. So you're not seeing guys like Fogarty. You're definitely not seeing Moses, Makasivo, Dylan Brown, Clint Gutherson, all those kind of guys. Jermaine Hopgood, who played in the Indigenous game last night. You're not seeing a whole heap of those guys. But overall, the depth of the Eels, I believe, is better. That's why I thought the Eels would win. But right now, it's close. You know, Ko Weeks and Ethan Strange. Oh, knock on there. That's a bad pass there from the Raiders. Ko Weeks and Ethan Strange in the halves haven't been great, in my personal opinion, for the Raiders. Haven't minded Dejan Arce as the 6. 7 is... who was the 7 again? Ethan Sanders. Haven't really seen a great deal. He has tried, though. He's been okay. He's been fine. I wouldn't say anything bad about him. Blaze Stalling has been a bit of a mixed bag. Second tackle now. That was more dumb than the ref and Roosters Manly. Manly. Third tackling out the 40. They go right-hand side. Oh, what a run. Is that Luca Moretti? It is. Oh, he's lost the ball. That was a great run from Luca Moretti, the Italian international, but he does knock the ball on. He does knock the ball on. 7 to go the first half. I will say the last game didn't have many errors. The Sharks Knights was error-filled. This has definitely got more errors than the last game. Obviously pre-season, folks, so that's why you're going to see all these errors. CJ says, I was just about to say how fun this game has been to watch, but knock-ons back-to-back has made me take that back. It's been a fun game. I'd say right now it's probably the second best game of the weekend so far, and that's including Indigenous versus Māori All-Stars. First would be Roosters Manly, and then second will be this so far. Second tackle now at the 40. 6.5 to go the first half. Who would that not the reason? They go left-hand side inside the attacking half now. Raiders with Tommy Starling. Oh, arguably lost that ball into the legs there, Brendan Hands, but they haven't seen that. Oh, he's lost that. The Raiders just lost that in 2 consecutive tackles, but they haven't called it. That is very risky comment, CJ. Let's kind of bring that one back. Let's bring that one back in line. Yeah, this is Chris Jay, left-hand side. And Morgan Harper. I haven't seen much. Oh, no, Harper. It's gone backwards, though. Oh, no. Well, that's backwards, isn't it? I challenged that from the Eels. I swear it's gone backwards. I don't know about that one. If I'm the Eels, I would challenge that. Oh, does he drag it back in, does he? Oh, no. They're going to call that a knock-on every day of the week. Oh, they're going to challenge it. I originally said it was knocked back. The behind angle showed it could be a bit 50-50, which would lean in favour of the referee's decision. Who won? Roosters Manly? Roosters won. Alright, so Morgan Harper with the ball. Are the tickets cheap for these games? I think they're like $10, $20. Oh. I think this is going to be a knock-on. Oh, it does go backwards, but I do think they'll call knock-on here. He is throwing it backwards, to be fair. Yeah, I don't know if they lose it forward, but I'm okay with the call. I don't think that you can convincingly tell me that he lost that ball forward, but I'm okay with the call. So it is 10-10 here with 5.5 minutes to go the first half. Yeah, you only have 10 seconds to make a challenge, CJ. Unless you're the Bulldogs versus the Titans at a core stadium last year, who were able to watch it on the screen 20 seconds after it happened and then challenge it. So 5.5 minutes to go the first half. Hi, I will be here rather than at the Titans game tomorrow. I'll be streaming live right here. I will be at every regular season game. Pre-season, I'll be live streaming. Alright, so the Raiders here. Great opportunity to take the lead. They were down 10-0, but they've come back into this game. They're 3 minutes out here from the line. Tom Starling. He goes out to Kale Weeks. Oh, that's a knock back. That's Eels ball. Oh, we can't call... Oh, it's a knock-on Raiders. Yeah, I was going to say, there's no way you can say there was a knock-on from the Eels. So, knock-on Raiders there. First, second tackle. Jeez. You don't want that to be happening there. You didn't need to force that pass just then. You did not need to force that pass. So now it will be the Eels ball coming off their own 10. And that was such a great opportunity for the Raiders. Such a fantastic opportunity. But unfortunately, they've just kind of thrown it away there. But that's what you're going to get in pre-season, man. I think if you're an Eels and Raiders fan right now, you're probably looking at this game thinking, it's okay. You know, we've got a couple of talents here. But overall, like, this game hasn't been fantastic. Woodham and Greg's probably been the best for the Eels, alongside like Offahi Ogden. Blaze Talungi's been 50-50. Who else has been good? Dayton Arcee's been okay. Wow, Morgan Harper's away here. That's a brilliant pass from Arcee. Morgan Harper to the 40 on the right side of the field. That was a fantastic short ball pass there from Arcee after Morgan Harper rolled it. That was brilliant work from the Eels. Ethan Sanders now will be 35 out. No, the Roosters did not thrash the Sea Eagles. Bad. You do realise by you saying that, that gives me an emphasis to be able to shit on the Roosters, right? You don't want to do that, right? You want to kind of be realistic. Because, like, if you say that, then I'm just going to tell them the truth and say that the Roosters absolutely looked awful in that game. I wouldn't have even spoken about it. I wouldn't have spoken about how awful the Roosters looked as a first-grade squad against a reserve-grade Manly team. But if you want to push the boundaries, then bang, let's do it. All right, Roosters looked absolutely god-awful. They won the game by 14 points in a trial match when they had their full-strength lineup there, except for Brandon Smith, compared to Manly, who had no Tommy Trbojevic. They had no Cherry Evans, no Lachlan Kroger, no Luke Brooks, no Jason Saab, no Ruben Garrick, no Toto Takuola, no Hamali Olakwatu, no Jay Trbojevic. Brother. What you want? You doing that gives me the reason to then put your club back down. Don't get it. Raiders here. Xavier Savage taken down at the 38. No, CJ. No, he's not, though. He's not, though, CJ. He's not. I'm telling you right now. Bad is a guy who believes what he's saying, but then will try and pass it off as a joke, but if you agree with him, then he'll be happy. That's what Bad is. That's who he is. Raiders here, full tackle at 35. Here they come. They go right-hand side to Chevy Stewart. No, Saula and then Chevy Stewart. Just behind the play right now. Ethan Strange puts that ball up. And Blaze Talangi grabs the ball at the 10. MPS Podcast says it's been 2 months and I'm back on Blazers Live. How you doing? I'm going alright, my guy. I'm going alright. Pre-season rocking and rolling. Titans game tomorrow. Boom, boom. We're back. We're smacking it down, son. We're smacking it down. Rabbitohs Dragons after this in the Charity Shield. We've had a big day today. We've had the Sharks Knights. We've had the Manly Roosters game. We've had the Eels Raiders. And then next we've got Rabbitohs Dragons. Before tomorrow we stream Warriors Tigers, Cowboys Broncos, and Titans Dolphins. Big days. Big weekend. We're rocking and rolling. So, fit tackle over the Eels at the 45. Who are all those no-names you just mentioned? That's not very nice to call Joseph Suoliti. Oh, here we go. They're away. Tedesco. Oh, they're kicking through. Oh, Raiders get the ball at 15. Tedesco's not a no-name bad. I can't believe you say that about your own player. Raiders will get the ball at the 15. Brendan Hands has been really good in this game. I've liked Brendan Hands today. Confidence. I agree with the commentary here. Confidence. TJ Tower says, is there any other Raiders supporters like me? Did you just change your name, by the way? Yeah, we've got Jack O'Neill. I don't know if he's here, though. Jack O'Neill. We don't have a great deal of Raiders fans here on the channel. But if you're a Raiders fan watching right now, comment in the chat. Let us know. Fourth tackle over the Raiders. They're 35 metres out here from the line. You guys are going to need each other badly this year. You guys are going to need all the support you can get and be friends with each other. That's how I've gotten through my Titans days with Titans fans, right? 43 seconds to go here of the first half. Eels with the ball. 13 metres out for their own line. Mitchell says, what is it with Roosters fans and being Muppets on the channel? First knowledge, then Brendan, now bad. I'm sure there's a lot more I'm forgetting about. I kind of feel bad for Sundo. Yeah, Sundo's a good Roosters fan. Sundo is a good Roosters fan. Hands is a cheapie on Supercoach. If he gets minutes, 100% a good pickup to make some early money. Yeah, absolutely. Well, with Jaden Brayley going down injured, I think that Brendan Hands is absolute the guy to go. I think I've got Blake Brayley and Brendan Hands in my team. Fit tackle at the 40. I'll have a look in a second. And Dayton Arcee kicks it into the corner. And that should be the end of the half. There we go. So, half-time here, guys. And the Parramatta Eels and the Canberra Raiders are 10-10 at half-time. Probably the players so far that I've been looking at the most and liking. Dayton Arcee's been okay in the 6. Ethan Sanders has done his job in the 7 for the Eels. You would say Blaze Lungi, Rocks and Diamonds, Sean Russell, great chase down, Xavier Savage. Brendan Hand's been fantastic. Ofaki Ogden's been great. Tuolungi has been fantastic. William McGregor, really good as well. Everyone else has been fine. For the Raiders, Chevy Stewart hasn't really got too much impact here. Xavier Savage, you can tell he's not as fast as everyone thought he was. KO Weeks, not that great, but he has gotten, obviously, the try. Ethan Strange has been doing his best. The forwards haven't been anything spectacular by any means. I'd say Pasami Saulo has made some good runs, but outside of that, nothing really spectacular there. And nothing really off the bench, to be completely honest with you. So, yeah, overall, it's a fair game that it's 10-10. No one's really kind of lit the world on fire, but yeah, really happy with how Brendan Hands is going right now. And actually, I'm going to go have a look at my Supercoach just to see if I do have him in there already. I had Blake Brayley and Brendan Hands, yeah. And Brendan Hands is, wow, that's a cheapie. That is a cheapie, baby. Gee whiz. The only negative with my team, right, is that you guys are always going to know my team because I talk about it here, whilst I don't know your team. So there's nothing really that gets left to the imagination with my Supercoach team because you guys are with me throughout the season. Saying it. But yeah, I had Brendan Hands already. Jeez, all the guys that I knew were going to have good seasons and picked up on Supercoach are having great pre-seasons. So it's like, I wish they had waited. Wish they had waited. But guys, hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. It is half time. I'll have a drink. And get into the Supercoach League. Get into the Supercoach League. How many people do we have in there now? We currently have 20 people in the league right now. 20 people. So if you have just joined in, we've got about 60 people here. We're trying to get to 50 people in the Supercoach by the end of the day, son. And by the end of the day, get into the Supercoach now. Immediately. Mitchell Curl says the Eels are going to win the premiership this year. For God's sake, Mitchell. Can I just have a drink in peace, Mitchell? Mitchell, can I just have a drink in peace without having to think about the Eels winning the premiership this year? Come on, my guy. What do you want me to reply to that? Mitchell, I want you to go deep into your soul. And I want you to ask yourself, what would you like BKR Sport to reply to that? Because you know what my reply is more than likely going to be. So what do you feel like you were asking me to reply to that with? Mitchell signed up just to say that. I think it's probably legit though, to be fair. TJ Towers says Raiders and Titans grand final, best one ever. But that would break your heart, TJ. You don't want to do that to yourself, mate. You don't want to do that to yourself. I will say this, and this is without kind of having any bit of an ego or whatnot. I get a lot of people who say they get around the Titans, like for me. You know, they want to see me happy because they've seen the hard times we've gone through. They've seen me cry. They've seen me upset. They've seen me angry. And they've seen me happy. And they've never really seen that kind of big moment. And when they win, a lot of people tell me that they're going to find some real solace in it and really enjoy because they'll get to see my reaction and know kind of they've been through with me the entire journey, right? But I will say that it'd be such a weird situation for you if, for example, let's use the Raiders, for example, Tito Tower. I don't know if you're on that same kind of wagon in regards to me and Titans, but, you know, for example, your team plays in a grand final, you lose, you see my vlog. Like, do you enjoy it? Do you enjoy it or do you not enjoy it? It's a difficult one because you've been a subscriber for this long, gone with me throughout the entirety of the journey, and then that moment happens and it's at the expense of your team. That'd be an interesting one, to be fair. I hope it's at the Broncos' expense. I hope it's at the Broncos' expense. Mitchell says, at least we don't have to see no more taxman flick passes. Hey, you can flick passes to me now, Mitchell. He's closer to me. He's closer to me. No, I'm not going to be having a crack at Lomax. If he has a crack at me, I'll crack back, but I'm not going to be going in my way to have a crack at Zach this year. Oh, man. Wearing chairs harmed the making of this stream. This stream? I don't think I've ever, got aggressive with my chair. The only times we've actually gotten, angry on these streams, angry, was Titans Eels round 1, 2022. Titans Broncos pre-season last year. That's probably it. You guys can probably let me know in the chat. What would you say? Is there any other times I'm missing? I'm going to take this off for a second. Is there any times we're missing there? I dead set can't even think. I don't think I would ever get angry at a game that isn't involving the Titans. Maybe the Sharkies. Maybe. Yeah, probably say the Sharks versus Rabbitohs game. In the semi-final last year. It feels weird not having headset on right now and talking. It feels so weird to hear myself talking right now without headphones on, so I'm going to put these back on. Tito Tower says, I've been a Raiders fan since 2010. 2016 was close, 2019 and 2020, and I don't want to talk about 2021, 2023. Bro, at least you've had 2019, you know what I'm saying? At least you've had times where you've gotten close. I wouldn't necessarily say 2016 was that close. I don't think that you were really that close. I know technically you were, but I don't think you were ever going to win that year. 2019, you can have a massive argument about it. Joe Vernon will play for the Titans tomorrow now. Who's he coming in for? We've got extra bench space. I didn't even know Joe Vernon was still a part of that club. Because I know Yeah, Joe Vernon's on the extra reserve. Yeah, he's there. I'm going to message Clarkie. I actually didn't even know Joey was still a part of that club. Which is surprising. Where's Dane? Since when was Joe Werner still with us? This is nothing negative against Joe. I just didn't know he was here. I saw him yesterday at training though, so I knew that this was probably coming. I thought we let him go last year. He's playing tomorrow now. If you don't know who I'm talking to Clarkie, Dane from Clarkie's Rugby League Con. Yeah, that's interesting. That's interesting. Let's move it like that. Bang. Keith Peter says, do you show the game on the screen? Unfortunately, due to broadcasting restrictions, Keith, I can't show the game. But what we do is commentate. We talk to you guys in the chat. If you've got a way to watch it and then have me as commentary, brilliant. But no, I can't show the game due to broadcasting restrictions. Dasmate says, yeah. I just says, look in the chat. Nah. No, because we're getting involved in the chat. They're going to banter and stuff. Can't be bothered. Can't be bothered. Oh, no, I can see the notification though. Guess who's back again. Rhonda will love him. Rhonda loves him. It's half time, by the way, Keys. Who do you go for? You Raiders or Eels? Dasmate says he does if you pay $1 million. Yeah, if you listen, you know what? There's 1 billion. I need to get the rights for the Fox Channel 9 for the coverage. Right? I need to go toe to toe with them. So you need to kind of donate about $2 billion, and then I'll have the ability. Maybe I'll go toe to toe with them for 1 game a week. Hey, now we're talking. What could you imagine that? You can't watch a rugby league game anywhere except for BKR Sport. That would be insane. That would be hilarious. Just 1 game. You just take 1 game per week, and those fans would just be like, "You son of a bitch." Tito Tower says, "You know what I'm pissed at the most with my team? We're trying to get Luciano, but we really need a half-back. Like, Fogarty is good, is he? But he's not a premiership-winning half. You've got a lot more problems than just Fogarty. I'd say Fogarty is actually probably one of your least problems right now, even though he's still a problem. The forwards are a non-necessity at all. You've got one of the better forward packs in the competition, but your back line is awful. So, like, it's something that you should be probably annoyed at, because there's no way they should be going for another forward when you need a 5'8". You know, you need, honestly, a fullback. A hooker. I'll be honest with you. I don't really believe in Tom Starling or Zach Wolford. Your centers, wingers, you know, you've got nothing really going for you at the Raiders right now in the back line. So, you've got a forward line of Corey Horsburgh in the 13, Joey Tarpany and Josh Papali'i in the front row. The back row, you've got Elliot Whitehead and Hudson Young. You know, you've got a great forward pack. It's a top 5 forward pack in the game. It's arguably top 3. But it's crazy that they feel the need to keep going for forwards. It's crazy. Keith, yes, I'll be watching. I watch every game, bro. I'll be streaming every preseason game. The only games I don't stream during the regular season are when the Titans are playing. I'm obviously there. But sometimes if it's an away game and Antonio, Chihuahua Boy's not at the away game with me, he'll stream. Otherwise, we may have random stats guy to do some streams for us this year. But overall, I'll be here for the Warriors, Tigers, Cowboys, Broncos, and Donphin versus the Titans tomorrow. Yes, TJ Tower. Yeah, you always do look to England. But in the same sense, England are great for forwards. Backline, not so much. Ricky's the biggest problem. Wouldn't disagree. But if you have the thought process on Trent Robinson, he'll coach until he wants to leave. Then you have to have the same thought process as Ricky Stewart, because he's a club legend. So, you know, at the end of the day, they're in very similar positions. But Ricky has a better talent at his Trent Robinson has better talent at his disposal. So that's why there's probably more of a question mark there. But Ricky Stewart, I believe, by the end of this year will be gone. Yeah, I think he'll be gone by the end of this year. It might be a big call early days, but I might put a video out this week or next week with my biggest calls for the 2024 season. Dasmate says, will Dano be making his stream debut this year? Dan's an idiot. AJ, if you're still watching, can you call Dan an idiot in that chat for me and send them a screenshot of Dano be making his stream? Can you send him a screenshot of what Dasmate just said? Because he will say, oh, nah, I live too far away, even though he only lives like 20 minutes away. Olivia Reese, do you watch the Matty John show? No, I don't really watch much rugby league content outside of what I kind of do, because I've got just so much rugby league content as it is. Like, I post so much rugby league, I need to take a break. You can't just overwhelm yourself, right? Like, I watch clips and stuff like that, but like a full show, I watch every single game in the weekend, right? These boys, they don't go and watch every single game. Well, they might, but they probably won't watch the entire time. You got to remember, like, I can't, for you guys, right? Or for people in general, if they're not streaming, they can look at their phone, they can play a game, look at the screen, play a game, look at the screen, just chill out. They're not talking, they're eating buddy tzatziki pizza, Jay. They could be eating tzatziki pizza, chilling out, go to the bathroom, they feel like going down the road, get some McDonald's, and feel free, go down the road and get some McDonald's. They're not locked into the game. My mind is completely locked into this chat and the game, so it's very difficult to kind of have that freedom to have your brain clock off at any time. So, no, I don't really want to put too much rugby league content into my mind, because I see it enough as it is. And I get enough opinions here on this chat. I have an opinion myself. I have opinions from people at the game that come up to me and say hello, or people I know. It's just too much already. So I don't really need to see full shows. And that's when I have like friends of mine who are on YouTube as well. And they're like, oh, do you watch this video? Like Hayden, Entertain House. Love him. Good friend of mine. But he always goes, oh, watch this video. I'm like, no, man. Like, I'm not going to watch your tipping stream. Like, I'm not going to watch your tipping vlog, because I do enough as it is. I don't need to kind of have it just drowned into my soul. Ellis Williams says, hey, how's Chevy or Strange going? Strange has probably done more. Ethan Strange has been okay. Chevy, not done much. Not really got too much done there at all. But early days, first half. Dasmate says, Stewart is an overrated coach and never miss on my takes. Would you have, and this has been on the coach's team maker for a long time now, Ricky Stewart and Brad Arthur are the same coach. Tell me I'm wrong. Ricky Stewart and Brad Arthur are the same coach. If you were, forget about Eels and forget about Raiders. If you were to pick, if you have a draft right now and you need a coach, you've got Ricky Stewart, you've got Brad Arthur. Come in the chat right now. Who do you take? Who do you take? Actually, you know what? We'll put a poll up. We're going to put a poll up. Which coach would you take if you were forced to? And then you've got Brad Arthur, Eels. I have to say that, otherwise people won't vote. And Ricky Stewart. To it. Ricky Stewart, Raiders. I want Iguodala. All right, there you go. There we go. Ricky Stewart and Brad Arthur. There you guys go. Go vote in the poll. Baz says, Ricky sits on the sideline growling and snarling at the team. It stresses them. Bennett, Robbo, Fitzy remain calm and let their players do the jobs. Fitzy too early to be... Fitzgibbon, way too early to be including with the guys you just mentioned. Bennett, yes, I think that's kind of due to age as well, though. Robbo, I agree with as well. He's not... Well, he does lose it. I love how you haven't included Bellamy, though. I do think Robbo is actually closer to Bellamy than you think. But Bennett is the one definitely there. But Fitzy, you shouldn't be adding into that list. Dasmate says, legit what I'm doing now. Got 2K on the Xbox, you and the 40 on the other screen. Mate, the dream. The dream. Is there a third option? No bad, because that's what I'm saying. Those two guys are the exact same style of coach. Exact same style of coach. If I was to answer... By the way, they're coming out for the second half, guys. Hit the like button. Do it right now. Smack the like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. With the Rabbitohs versus the Dragons right after this in the Charity Shield. And that'll be us done for the night. Jeez, I'll have a good sleep tonight. I can tell you that for free. Who would I take? If the Titans were calling and we had to take one of Brad Arthur or Ricky Stewart, I'd take Ricky. I'd take Ricky. I think he player manages well. I think that he is probably a better coach. But he also has been awful at some teams too. Eels, Sharks. Brad Arthur is just so mid, if you know what I'm saying. Like, he's just so plateau. Like, he has a good team there, but it doesn't really kind of get going for him. Oh, Brad Arthur, actually, based on the fact that... I think, personally, I'd take Ricky. But I do think that the argument is Brad Arthur is probably more successful overall, because Brad Arthur hasn't had those stints like Ricky has had at the Sharks and the Eels. Because Ricky was their coach during the cheating wooden spoon days, wasn't it? In the 2010s, the Eels? Early 2010s? All right, second half is starting up here. But that's a tough question. It is. It is a tough question. So Blaze Talangi will grab it and give it off here to Wadama Greg, who gets this ball to the 5. No, that was off Iggy Ogden. I get him confused every time. So the Eels now get this ball to 15. I'd pick anyone else. No, Olivia, you have to select one. You have to select one. And that's why it's so hard, because 52% right now, it's basically split, like we thought. Oh, he's such a cat, AJ. Dan is such a cat. I love the bloke. He's one of my best mates, and I'll always love him, man. We started this Titans journey together. We'll end this Titans journey together. But he's such a cat. He really is. Fit tackling out at 35. At least Stewart has won a premiership as a coach, but I say he got carried by his team. That was Roosters like 24 years ago, though, wasn't it? Oh, that's not a good kick. That's out in the full there from the Eels. The Raiders will get the ball here at the 35. CJ says, I choose Ricky Stewart. His passion for the game and his ability to translate that into his players is unmatched. Disagree. I think Des Hasler has more of an impact in that regard. I would say Ricky Stewart is up there for translating passion into the game to his players. I would say Des Hasler's above him in that regard. I would say, in that sense, in that pure notion right there, yeah, I'm probably saying Des first, Ricky Stewart second across the comp. But that's not me saying 1 or 2 in regards to best. That's just saying in regards to that specific kind of analogy. Yeah, I'd put... Oh, wow! Raiders in the bin for 10. What happened here? Raiders just got a man in the bin. Hold on. Is that a bin-worthy offence? Oh, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. Noah Martin goes to the bin for 10. He put his shoulder into his face there, so it's a sin bin, and Eels will assume get the penalty here. Originally didn't look bad, but that was bad. So, yeah, Noah Martin goes to the bin for putting his shoulder into the head of an Eels player. In Ricky's defence, he has won a premiership. That's the only thing that you can really go by bad, but that's like 25 years ago, right? Oh, I didn't go out in the full. The Eels didn't even find touch, so Chevy Stewart will get that ball and he'll bring it back to the 35. So they're still up a man for the next 10 minutes, but Ethan Sanders did not get the ball over the sideline. But yeah, that's the only thing you can give an advantage to, but that's 25 years ago. Whilst he's also gone to the Sharks, failed gigantically, gone to the Eels, failed horrendously, and then gone to the Raiders and been competitive for the most part, but also been stagnant. Competitive but stagnant. That's what I'd say. Whilst Brad Arthur has been competitive but stagnant, doesn't have that premiership, but also hasn't had those really, really low light seasons like you saw with Ricky Stewart having at those Sharkies and Eels teams. So it's a mixture. It's a hard one. Fit tackle at the 30, you have to weigh in all the options. I just go with Ricky based on that passion, I would agree. They're saying play that. Wow. So Raiders 6 again here. Disagree with that call. I don't know if that was played out. KO Weeks here looking for a hole. Gets taken down, 15 metres out. They're up a man right now, the Eels, but they're giving the Raiders every opportunity to score a try and take the lead in this game. It's 10-10, 6 again as well. Pasami Saulo. He will get taken down 10 metres out from the line. First tackle. They've got a man up. Sure you don't concede here. Gula. Emre Gula. He's 2 metres out from the line. Yes, but it's not Des Hasler versus Brad Arthur. It's Ricky Stewart versus Brad Arthur. Yeah. Oh, well, on that basis, yes. On that basis, yes. But I'm just saying that I do see there's better coaches for that regard specifically. But I know, yes, it's not Des Hasler versus Ricky. Oh my God, that hit was wild. Offie, Higgy, Ogden, and Pasami Saulo have just combined like 2 planets combining. This might be a head clash here. Ogden and Saulo probably have to come off. Definitely Ogden. He doesn't know where he is. He doesn't know where he is. Oh, yeah, it's a head clash. I know what you mean. I said unmatched in terms of coaches in general. That's why you brought Desi into the convo. Yeah, I agree. I can only go via what like the comment like actually says itself. Yeah, Ogden's going to have to come out here for a HIO. Which is better, Desi ripping off doors or Ricky kicking chairs? Josh Reynolds kicking a chair. You know what's crazy and funny about that Desi incident is that was at Seabus for Manly. Desi ripped that door off at Seabus. So it's just crazy how life works, man. Like, he ripped that door off in his most famous moment at Seabus Stadium, and now he's there coaching for the team that he ripped the door off. That's why it's so funny. There was a joke internally that we, a lot of us used at the back end of last year, like, have we got the insurance for Seabus this year? So 4 tackle now with the Raiders. They're 5 metres out. Starling gives it off here to Ethan Strange. And Raiders here. 3 metres out. Pushing close. Very close. Raiders put it back. That's flicked on. Not bad defence there from the Eels. Not great, but not bad. Raiders, awful attack. But with that being said, they are down a man. So you can't expect them to have the numbers. TJ Tower says, Ricky Stewart, Craig Bellamy, Des Hasler, and Michael Maguire in the coach's box all together and their team is losing. Just imagine. No, there's a punch on. Who would win in a punch on out of those 4? That's a new poll. We're doing a new poll, ladies and gentlemen. We're doing a new poll. Poll's going crazy here. New poll. Who wins in a all-in brawl? Ricky Stewart, Desi Hasler. Eels are away here. Coming to Alangi. How good's he been? He gets to the 40, he gets to the 35. Oh, good tackle there by Chevy Stewart. I don't even buy into that bad. 4 tackle, Eels. They've got numbers. They're still moving. Good movement here, Sean Russell. He's 10 metres out. He's still got the ball. Now fit tackle 10 metres out. We've got Craig Bellamy and Michael Maguire. Eels, 15 out. Put the ball up into the air. Kelvin Tuolungi goes up. Oh, it's going to be a try to the Eels. No, it's going to be a penalty. Oh, maybe not. What's happening here? They're going to check this. Michael Maguire. No try. Confirm. Kelma. Contest the ball too early. I'm just putting the teams there so people can really know. Raiders. There you go. My vote is for Desi. It actually genuinely is for Desi too. So Kelma Tuolungi makes contact early. Let's have a look. So Tuolungi is going with the ball. It's actually Chevy. No, who's the guy who's gone over the top of him? Okay, so he's got. Oh no, that's gonna be a penalty. Nah, that's gonna be a penalty there. I reckon. Like, I think that back in the, last... They're going to say it's a try. They're going to say this is a try. And I was going to say last year this is a try. This year they've changed the rules where it's not just all about looking at the ball. And you had to be contesting like we saw in the last game. But I think they're going to call a try here. Bennett would bash all of them. Shut up. Bennett, man, I'm one of the best coaches of all time, but in an all-in brawl, mate, he's getting slapped up. Jack Gibson's the best coach ever, the Wood Boys TV. Not debate. Or Wayne Bennett or Jack Gibson. Wayne Bennett, Jack Gibson, Craig Bellamy, but I'll go with Jack Gibson. You are Wood Boys. Does he get the ball? Yeah, he gets the ball down. It's a try time. Kelvin Tuolungi has been brilliant in this game, by the way. How much is Tuolungi on Supercoach? It's definitely a try. Why are we still watching this? Alright, so 14-10 to the Parramatta Eels. 14-10 with the kick to come. It's about to be 16-10 because they're right next to the post. But let's go have a look here and see... Let's go have a look and see how much Tuolungi is. Sean Lane I have, but let's go Kelma. 373. He's about 80k cheaper than Sean Lane. Yeah, chuck him in. I like that. I think Tuolungi has been brilliant today, so much so that I think he needs to go on his Supercoach team. Moody says, come on. Bad says, Jack Gibson, best coach ever. Bennett's always had started teams. Yeah, and you can't forget what happened at the Knights. The Knights have really hurt him. Yeah, I'll say... I said Jack Gibson straight away. I'd say Wayne Bennett's up there. Will Shaw says, don't underestimate Bellamy. His jiu-jitsu is elite. Probably. Tatum says, Gibson was the type of coach to win a couple of comps where the club get bored and leave to do the same at another. Correct, but fun fact for you, he actually also coached Cronulla. People don't know this. Jack Gibson actually coached Cronulla in their 50-year drought. So, he won at the Roosters. I think he won at the Rabbitohs. I think he won at the Eels. He won at Parramatta, Rabbitohs, Roosters. Did he win anywhere else? Can't remember, but I know that he coached Sharks for a little bit, Cronulla, and they obviously didn't win. In the state of origin, who do you go for? I go for the Adelaide Rams. Fourth tackle now for... Or South Australia Rams, sorry, I should clarify. I was very, very close to going for the Victorian Mexicans, but I decided, the South Australian Rams are the team for me. If Jay Hayes is an on-delay man. He made Daz, mate. Jeez, Jay is a big Beijing fan. The Beijing Ballers. Beijing Ballers, baby. Melbourne Ingle will bump every coach off, literally. Mal is a big bopper. He's still a big bopper to this day. I was with him at the event in Melbourne last year. Xavier Savage taken down, his third tackle. So Noel Martin's still in the bin here for the next 5 minutes of the game. 4 tackle for the Raiders at the 40. Go for the Redfern Raiders. You can't go over the Redfern Raiders in Origin, mate. We're talking about Origin. That's the New South Wales Blues champion. Gee whiz. No silly stuff here. This is a serious channel, mate. Fair tackle for the Raiders. They're at the halfway point. And Kale Weeks puts that ball up. The Eels will get the ball at the... Oh, that's a high tackle. I don't know about that. Are they not going to call a high tackle there? Nick Kotrich will get a try, but I know they're saying knock on. It's play on as well, so that would be Eels ball. But that should have been a high tackle back there. Wow. It has to be a scrum to the Raiders, though. He's played... to the Eels, he's played on. He's played advantage. Yeah, he's definitely lost the ball. Gibson Eels 3 in a row. Chooks 2 in a row. Yeah, didn't he win the Rabbitohs too bad? Dragons, Roosters, and Para. He won it all 3 years he was at Para. They won a comp. Did he not win it at Rabbitohs? I swear he did. Just had a Raiders fan message me saying the bunker shit call on that try. No, it was the right call. But this has to be Eels ball because he played advantage. But that's a high tackle for mine. James Schiller with the tackle. So whatever, we move on. But like that should have been a high tackle. But Kotrich knocks it on. He's played advantage, so this has to be Eels ball. Yeah, it is Eels ball. Good call. Good call by the referee. He coached South 78-79. So he didn't win with South. There you go. What was the years he coached at Cronulla? Because I know that Guru used him. Guru kind of messed up in our draft, though. Guru's very good. He's very good at what he does. And he was undefeated against me, but I beat him in that last Sharks draft, which was quite good. You all said so. And on the Instagram as well. But he put, because he too much emphasis in like the best team he thinks on paper. But he took like Sean Johnson and put him in the halfback. He put Brett Kamali in the 9, which was weird. Took Jack Gibson. He took Blake Ferguson, who was good at the Sharkies, but Sharks fans hate him. So it was like, it was interesting. But I let him do what he wanted to do. It was his choice. 85-87 at Cronulla. There you go. Jack Gibson never coached the Bunnies, to my knowledge. Yeah, he did. Daz just said. And, geez, penalty to the Eels here. I think it's a late hit on the kicker. 31.5 minutes to go here the game. And that's a late hit on the kicker, so the Eels get the ball here 10 metres out here from the line. From the line. You're on the love show, Werner. If you can make Para win, then you must be amazing. Yeah, he was the one who won 3 years in a row with him. Oh, jeez, Tuolangi, big hit. 4 metres out of the line for the Eels. First tackle, Brendan Hands. He'll give it out the back here to Whittemore Greg. 2 metres out from the line, second tackle. Second tackle, Brendan Hands. Here we go, chance here. Ethan Sanders gives up to Tuolangi. And they'll be 5 metres out. Third tackle. 6 again, don't worry about that. Brendan Hands goes right to Madison. Madison to Whittemore Greg, and he'll be 8 metres out from the line. 5 metres out. My favourite... I don't know what you're talking about. Ethan Sanders. Oh, man, they're just pushing the pass too early. Ladies and gentlemen, I heard my name being mentioned. Yeah, I call you a cat, mate. I call you an absolute cat. I did say we came into Titans together. We'll end Titans together. Love you. You're one of my best mates. But you're a cat. You're a cat because you won't come on the stream and face the music. Yeah, don't worry. Get into him, chat. Get into him. Love the bloke. He's one of my best mates, but get into him. He's a muppet. And that's a knock on there from the bottom of the Eels. 11 metres out. You are a cat, Dan. Yeah, don't you worry, son. Yeah, you laugh at that, son. Don't worry. We'll get you on the vlog and we'll slap you down, baby. Literally. Boom. That bushka. I can tell you that for free. And you, sir, are a clown. Mate, if I'm a clown, then you are an absolute gypsy. If I am a clown, Daniel, then you are an absolute gypsy. Yeah, exactly right, Capish. You tell him. Get into him. And Tay now just made some tacos. I don't know why you've let us know, but thank you for letting us know. H-Pieces, what was Clarkie's reasoning for stopping supporting the Raiders? He was actually an Eels fan originally. He wasn't a Raiders fan. He was an Eels fan. His family are all Parramatta fans, but he lived in the Gold Coast, right, growing up. So when he was young, he decided to switch to the Gold Coast rather than the Eels. But Yeah, he talked about it on the podcast, but he's never a Raiders fan. Never. ADL says Dan is a Broncos fan. Nah, I don't want that to go public, AJ. Keep that kind of private, like banter. CJ says, mate, I'm cooking tacos tonight as well. Thank you for letting us know. Raiders with the ball at the 10. Mitchell with the $15 donation says, we're still waiting for that Dan Antonio Fortnite stream. You'll be waiting a while, Mitchell. You'll be waiting a while, that's for sure. You'll be waiting some time. But that's going to be a penalty here to the Raiders. Now, guys, 30 minutes to go here of the game. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. We are in a close game right now. Daniel says, bring it on, sunshine. No, you need help. Also, why before June? What's this June nonsense that AJ was saying before Dan? Hey, Twisters, are you going tomorrow? No, I'll be streaming, mate. So, pre-season, I'll stream. Every regular season game, home or away, I'll be out. But the pre-season, I need to defend this team, especially with the team we put out there tomorrow against a full-strength lineup with the Dolphins. I need to defend them online. So, I don't usually like to stream pre-season. I don't usually like to stream Titans games, but at the end of the day, I go to enough games, man. I go to enough games. Third tackle here for the Eels. They're at the 35. And here comes Noah Martin. So they're at the 25. Here they go. Emily M says, hi, Blaze. Hello, Emily. How you doing? 4 tackle now for the Raiders. They're 18 metres out from the line. They go right-hand side. And Emre Gula taken down to the 10. Something alright. Oh, yeah. Okay, fair enough, Dan. Yeah, no, that makes sense. No, you're not a cat for post. Oh! That is an unbelievable try here for the Raiders. That is an unbelievable try for the Raiders. How did that just happen? How did that just happen? Nah, Dan, I'll give you a break for the post-June. No excuse 2025. But, wow, this is just insane. This ball, Daniel Levi gives it off to the lead runner. He gives it back to Daniel Levi. And Levi doesn't grab it. It falls down, and he kicks it into the corner. It just kind of comes down. It was a perfect kick across, and Schiller passes it out. And there we go. Try time for the Raiders. So, 16-14 with a kick to come. Gibson coached South, then St. George, then Newtown, back to Chooks, won 2 grand finals, then Parra won 3 grand finals, then Cronulla. Yeah, there you go. I never knew he was at Cronulla until I did the draft. Those drafts are really good for people who want to know about the olden days and history of clubs. We're still at the Storm coming up, and the Knights one. Storm and Knights still to go. Entertainer says South's won a 12 tonight. I think Dragons win with their lineup, to be honest with you. South have got no Cody Walker, no Latrell Mitchell, no... just a lot of players, really. They've got Shakai Mitchell, no... a lot of their team is out. Jay says the olden days. Yeah, look at the Rabbitohs team. Age from cast went massively old. You know, a lot of the Eels players that we selected weren't Daniel Mortimer, Hayden. So that's 16-16 here with 27 minutes to go to the game. For people who don't know what I'm talking about there, entertaining us, his name is Hayden. We did a draft together a few years ago for his Eels team, and his first selection of the draft was Daniel Mortimer. Which gave me the opportunity to take Peter Sterling and Brett Kenny, bang, bang. It was over for him before it started. Hey, Jesus, how long have you been going to all the Titans games for? Well, last year, it was the first year I could afford to go to every single game, home or away. But I remember when I was in Melbourne, living in Melbourne in 2015 and 2016, going to university. Raiders here at the 10. We get the ball to the 20. I never missed a home game. So you could argue then, but obviously I didn't get the Sydney games or North Queensland games and whatnot. 2010, and that I was quite young, but I obviously get to every home game. I didn't miss many games until 2019 when I was in Chicago. Bro outed me. I was under pressure. What do you mean outed you? It's a video. It's there. It's there for you to see. I didn't out you. You outed yourself, Muppet. So, Raiders now at the 40, 4 tackle. Now 45, 4 tackle. Chico Towers, it's going to be weird seeing Caesar in orange instead of green, but then again, he served his time in the capital. Well, Caesar originally started out at the Gold Coast and was also at the Doggies. He's going on the sideline. He's on the sideline. Aiden Caesar, was weird for me because obviously Aiden Caesar only went to Canberra because of the situation on the Gold Coast with Cherry Evans. I was under pressure. I still can't believe that. Yeah, but how do you under pressure? You've got players Peter, you didn't have Sterling available. You didn't have Sterling available. No. Did you have the very first pick, or were you second? No, you were first pick. That's right. So I got Peter Sterling and Brett Kenny. Bang, bang. You've got Sterling. You've got Kenny. You've got Jared Hayne. You've got Mick. Oh, yeah, that's right. You gave me both Mick Cronin and also Steve Ella. Yeah, I slapped you in that draft. Love ya, but I slapped ya. So first tackle now. TJC did pretty well, actually. But I think that's because he watched our draft and learnt from it. Learnt from kind of the selections that I made in regards to older players. Third tackle now at 33. He told me that. Blazers VIP. I had Taylor Swift. How's the ticket hunting going for you? Mate, Taylor and I are best buddies, mate. Best buddies. Fourth tackle, 25 out. I got Freebie. I just messaged Trav. The old Trav. Oh! Eels, Blaze Talangi! No, Blaze. No. They're saying it was thrown backwards. I'm sorry, but no, you can't call that. That is not thrown backwards. Jimmy Dimmick over Mortimer. Jimmy Dimmick is a cold hero, mate. Oh, that's an awful kick from Sanders. Awful kick. Okay, which says Taylor gave Blaze the whole front row to himself. No, it's happening. Raiders are away here. Oh my god. Oh my god, James Schiller. Oh, see? Oh my god, the Raiders are going to score. Holy damn. They just won 100 metres. James Schiller just won 100 metres. It's now 2016 with the kid to come to the Raiders. Holy damn. 4-point game. Raiders take the lead. Awful kick from Sanders. And the Eels were just lazy on the return. Just super late. Look how lazy they all are. That's awful. So try time there for James Schiller. Zach Sidney gave it a crack, but he was also lazy to even, think that he was going to make the run in the first place. That was awful from the Eels. Awful from the Eels. Raiders have no right scoring that try. Eels, that's all I knew that. Bad, I'll sell you Taylor Swift tickets. They're fake, but I'll still take your cash. Talk to Hayden in Towns. Blake Ferguson and Brad Takarangi robbed the first pick. I'm pretty certain... Hayden, did you take Brad Takarangi? I think you did. Jay says Pink is better than Swift. Oh, yeah, Pink is awesome. I love Pink. I would go to a Pink concert. I think she was in Brisbane last night, wasn't she? The Chocolate Squeals. If anyone's a choking team, it would be either the Raiders or the Titans, mate. I don't know if it would be the Squeals. They're just never usually in it. But 23 minutes to go here. So disappointing from the Eels. Like, they had a man advantage for 10 minutes, scored a try, also gave up a try, and now give up another try off really lazy play. Nathan Brown, I took him on my bench at the Eels. Fatima, I did. Oh, Pink was in Newey. Okay. My mum's a massive Pink fan. I wish she was here. I wish I had the money to take her, to be fair. Obviously, a lot of my money goes straight into getting to games. And they will make the kick. 22-16. 22-16. So, 22.5 minutes to go here, the game. I just can't believe how lazy this is from the Eels to not get back to their 20. Not get back to the 30, sorry. Blaze, as a non-Raiders supporter, do you still reckon the Raiders are still considered faders? Yes. Haven't heard anyone call them faders in 2021 and mid-2022. Yes, I absolutely would. They're not as bad as what the Titans have been, but with that being said, the Raiders have also faded many times last year to lose 1-12. Pink is actually performing the Gold Coast on Tuesday at Heritage Bank. Oh, is she? My mum's here too, but I don't have the money. How much is that? The tickets will be sold out anyway, to be fair, but... The tickets will be sold out anyway, but... Oh, that sucks, man. I would have loved to have taken her to that. Because she, obviously, is back from Fiji. Select venue. It'll be sold out. Oh, wait, is she? It only has Adelaide, Accor, and Suncorp. Third tackle now for the Raiders. They're at the 40. They go out left-hand side. Oh, Carrara. Oh, it's on Ticketmaster, that's why. Why is Carrara on Ticketmaster? Oh, no, tickets are available. Feb 20, is it? Yeah, Feb 20. I'll see. How much are they? $177 each. We'll see. So, Eels here, they're 5 minutes out. Cheapest tickets is $179 with dues. Well, does anyone want to donate like $400 so that I can take my mum to Vink? Nah, it'd be good. We'll see how we go. Third tackle here at the 10. Can you still get A-League tickets at Macca's? The old A-League tickets. The old A-League tickets at Macca's. So they'll get this ball to the 30. Can we do like a call out to Slapper? Slapper! Slapper! We need $400. No, we're joking, man. Fit tackle here with the Eels at the 40. We appreciate everything. Left-hand side, the Eels get the offload away again to come on to Alangi. CJ with the slapper gif, and there we go. There's a knock-on from the Eels. 20 minutes to go here in the game, guys. Hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Slapper give place money. Oh, man. Paul Matuno says Ethan Sanders will be a Raider next season. Ethan Sanders not been good today for the Eels, in my opinion. The slapper is busy washing his money. Joking, not joking. Well, Nate, I'm not going to like flat out say to people like do that. Like it's not. Donations are always just like literally, if you can do it, you can do it. I appreciate you, all that. So it's like it's joking, but like I would like to take my mum to the Pink, but in the same sense, like I don't know if I have $400 right now. Third tackle here for the Raiders. They should score under the post here. They will score under the post here. They will score under the post. And the Raiders right on the drinks break. It will be 26-16 with a kick to come. 26-16 with the kick to come. Oh boy. And the Eels have just been kind of awful in the second half. Talangi's not had a good game. The game is just womp Eels. Oh boy. Oh boy. So number 20 there for the Raiders will score, and that is Peter Holla. Peter Holla. 26-16 here. 20 minutes to go here of the game, guys. Hit that like button and subscribe. And don't forget, immediately after this game finishes, we'll be jumping in for the final stream of the day, which is the South Sydney Rabbitohs taking on the St. George Illawarra Dragons. Bang, bang, 28-16. Oh, now it's drinks break, sorry. We're waiting for the kick. They're saying three-quarter time, it's not. Hey, Bad, I was only joking, don't take it personally. Oh, what did Jay say? I don't even understand the context of your conversation. So Rabbitohs, they've got a really strange backline today. I'm surprised. I thought the Eels had the better depth in this game, but obviously not. Obviously not. Oh, could you imagine me buying a ticket for in the Golden Circle Central Pod? Jeez. That would be just a shit fest, man. She also wouldn't want to stand. To be fair, I would need to look at other tickets, to be fair. She wouldn't want to stand. Seating. I wouldn't care about standing. She would, though. Surprised to see most of all stars at these matches, considering Townsville game finished around at 10 p.m. What? They just get up at 7 a.m. The flights go at like 6, 7 a.m. To be fair, there is the only available are actually tickets, standing tickets and stuff. Yeah, wowee. Wax on, wax off, mate. Wax on, wax off. Oh boy. Jeez, we've been going live now for nearly 6 hours. We're cracking on. Not a single break. We had, a 2-3 minute break in between. Yeah, normally standing tickets are the first to go. Yeah, I agree. But I guess that Heritage Bank Stadium here on the Gold Coast is quite a good place for seats. Like, you're not too far from the action, so front general admission standing is sold out. It's just the rear general admission standing that's not sold out, and the Golden Circle, which is like $300 a ticket, is available. It's right at the front. But my mum is like 64 years old, right? So I don't think she'd be able to stand. No, she can stand. She's good. She's an active, healthy woman. But I don't know if I could get her to stand there for a couple of hours amongst all these 16. Like, that's the thing that would be weird for me, right? Like, if I'm standing there with mum in this, like, circle, and obviously the Pink concerts would probably be full of young women, right? That'd be a little bit weird to be standing as a 30-year-old dude or 29-year-old guy. That'd be a little bit weird, to be honest with you. I haven't been to a concert since, like, Green Day. My last concert I went to was Green Day or a festival or something like that. So that's kind of how those concerts go, eh? Like, especially with Pink, yeah? Creep alert. Well, the fact that I'm acknowledging it and saying that's why I wouldn't want to do it makes me not. Stuff that, mate. Bring your earplugs. Bro, my first ever concert was Green Day and I passed out. I passed out at Green Day. I was with my mate Kurt. And, bro, that was around the time 21 Guns came out. 21 Guns by Green Day. Great song. And I went to it, and we got to the front of the mosh pit, and that was mad. That was wild. Fit tackle here with the Eels at the 40. Love old school Green Day. Oh, Green Day, Simple Plan. That era of music was great. Blink 182. They're in Australia right now, too, actually, Blink 182. Oh, the Raiders let this ball bounce. Eels ball. Still fifth. Can he get the ball away, though? He gets it away, offloaded it, kicked it, and the ball goes to the sideline. Over the sideline. Over the sideline. $18 minutes to go here at the game. Went to ACDC in Sydney, couldn't hear for a week. Oh, ACDC would have been banging back in the day. I'm pretty sure the Kid Laroi concert got cancelled, Rocky Sports, isn't it? And I'm not a fan. I'm not really a massive fan of Kid Laroi anyway. Also, Kid Laroi would guaranteed be like teenage boys and girls. Kid Laroi, when you get past an age, unless you go into like an AC/DC or a Green Day or a Simple Plan or something like that, you can't really get a standing ticket as like a dude above the age of 30. For some places you get, like AC/DC, Simple Plan, Blink-182, Green Day, you can. But you can't do that for Taylor Swift. You can't do that for probably Pink. You can't do that for probably Kid Laroi. Be a bit weird. Lucas says, do you have a missus? Yeah, your sister. So it's going to be the Eels with the ball. Yeah, jeez. Talangi nearly dropped that, but no, not Talangi. Dayton Arcee. So they've put Arcee as the fullback here. Interesting. Mustn't be a great deal happy with how Talangi's played here today, Brad Arthur. And that Jace is the kid from the Macca's ad. To be fair, every time I think of him, I do think of the McDonald's, the Kid Laroi meal, which I never got, by the way. 4 tackle. So right hand side, Ethan Sanders off a Hickey Ogden at the halfway point. Ethan Sanders will whack that ball up in the air. Big high kick. Oh, it's knocked back. No, it's not forward. By about 10 metres. Don't worry about me. Forget me, everybody. Forget me. Is she only doing one show? Or is there more than one show here on the Gold Coast? Nah, it is only the one show. Spear one, man. She would have loved that as a surprise. Alright. Raiders with the ball now at the 20. Oh, that's why. Okay, yeah. Must have been a good ad if he's getting a concert out of it. Well, didn't he have that one big tune or something like that? That one big song? Jason says, Lucas, do you have a missus? Yeah, sister. Oh, that's forward. That's forward by about a mile. 35 metres out, even their own line, the Eels will get the ball. Still 15 minutes to go here, guys. It does feel like it's winding down, but pre-season, things can happen crazily in the last couple of seconds. Don't forget, guys, to go and join the Supercoach League. The BKR Sports Supercoach League in the pinned comment over there. I forgot our poll. So who would win an all-in brawl? Ricky Stewart would be 46%. Des Hasler, 21%. Craig Bellamy, 19%. And a Michael Maguire is 13%. Big old Desi, mate. Big old Desi's coming in hot. But Ricky should... Do you reckon Ricky would beat out Desi? Yeah, maybe. He is probably a bigger dude. But Desi is also a solid... He's a solid build. Looks I do, actually. You listen, man. You know, the old Thailander gets you. We'll support you, don't worry. Oh, Talangi gets tackled out to 40. He's the centre right now, by the way. Jay, let's I know I kind of just made a joke about it, but let's move away. Let's move away from this one. Brogan says, put Wayne Bennett in there. And that's a knock on there from Dayton Arcee. And commentary still doesn't know how to pronounce his last name. So that means he's going to the Swift concert next week. Is there a Taylor Swift concert on the Gold Coast? I can't wait to not go for it. Now, just because I know kind of what can come from that, Jay, that's what, when I was thinking Thailand, I think only like adults will know about kind of Thailand, but it's not like a direct kind of insult towards it, if you know what I'm saying. Because it's just something that is known for Thailand in regards to Ladyboys. Third tackle now at 30. Not even if there is a fire. Melbourne, Sydney only, you're lucky. Good. Good. Raiders. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. That's a beautiful ball. And right time to the Canberra of the Raiders. Right time the Raiders. Up the guts. 32-16 when a kick to come. Humour comes from it. Thanks, Nath. Right up at the guts. The milk. The Raiders do smash. Parramatta, what the matter? What the matter, Parramatta? Game over for the Squeals. It is game over for the Squeals here, Capish, you would assume. I have been really impressed with Kelma Tuolangi today with the Eels. Not so much with Blaze Tuolangi. Dayton Arcee's been solid in my opinion. Sean Russell's been fine. Hans was brilliant. Whittam McGree, solid. Figgy Ogden, solid. Brendan Hans, loved him. That's about it for the Raiders. The second half has really been impressive, so... I'm not even too sure, really. I don't think there's been a massive standout play for the Raiders. They've just been the better team in the second half. It would take an all-time Canberra Raiders performance to cough this up. It would, but they're definitely good for it, usually. They are definitely good for it. Alright, so they get the kick, and it will be 34-16 with 12 minutes to go here, guys. 12 minutes to go. The South Sydney Rabbitohs are getting ready on the sideline. Tallis Duncan is right there. Rocking and rolling, baby. Rocking and rolling. Don't ever doubt a Canberra Raiders faders. Don't ever doubt a Fader Mundos from the Canberra Raiders. It's a specialty. It is an absolute specialty if I ever did see one. I'm actually so looking forward to tomorrow. Get to watch the Cowboys-Broncos be a good game, even though it's Broncos Stars versus Cowboys Depth. And obviously my Titans game. Lucas, is it a real human? I don't believe so. No, Lucas Chandra, I don't believe so. But we support you regardless. Raiders with the ball at 25, second tackle. Because usually 3 games is as long as you go. 4 streams in one day is quite full on, I will tell you. But the biggest game of the day is meant to come up next, which is good. If the Eels versus Raiders was the 2 teams coming up as the 4th game of the day, it'd be a bit kind of like, ugh. It's like tomorrow. If it wasn't Titans versus Dolphins, I'd be a little bit like, ugh. But it's good because the best game of the day comes last. For me anyway, tomorrow. Today, it is the best game of the day in regards to the Charity Shield. Second tackle. They'll pass it out right-hand side. I stand for imaginary friends. I bet you're lying right now, and you only know it yourself. I bet you're sitting down, so you're a liar. 4th tackle here for the Eels at the halfway point. Guys, 10 minutes to go here of the game. Do me a favour. Hit that thumbs up button. Subscribe if you're new around here. Get around it. Lucas, 6 again. Lucas says, my cows are going to get pumped. Yeah, the cows will probably struggle. The Titans will struggle too, man. Don't worry, we're in the same boat together, but it's not about that. It's about individual performances for depth players and rookies. Like for me, Alarama Howe, Jordan Penn quit. Want to see Ryan Foran. I want to see what Khalees Haas as well, even though he's not a rookie anymore. Jalen McGroot in the fullback. And looking forward to seeing Kyle Rodwell in the 7 as well. At the back of the Eels. Dejan Arce. Good work there from Arce. He gets 3 minutes out from the line. Good run. 10 minutes to go. Cini gives out the back. They put that ball up in the air. It's good tape from the Raiders. They could score here. They could score. Watch them score again. Watch them score like they did last time. Yep, offloads it. Here's the Raiders at the 40. They're at the 45. They're at the 50. Good enough, man. They're 45 metres out from the Eels line. This is the first time I've heard the drum all day. There's no way that drum's been there. There is no way this Raiders drummer has been there all day. That's the first time I've heard the drum all day. Am I crazy here? Is that not the first time you've heard the drums all day? There's 9 minutes to go of the game. Alright, Raiders, Danny Levi gives it at the back. They're getting a pumping here. Oh, high tackle, you'd argue. Yep, penalty to the Raiders. And it's to the Eels, sorry. To the Eels. To the Eels. To the Eels. Hold on, I just want to look at this from Sports Shed TV. Jordan Williams says, well, who does everyone think is going to win, Souths or Dragons? I think Dragons, probably. Hold on one second here. I've just got to reply to this. So we raised for the charity match, we raised $14,255 to the Marquis Foundation and the Ronald McDonald House Charities Greater Western Sydney. So that's a really good number. Raiders now at the ball at the 40, which is bigger than last year. Love this. What an effort. Let's go fire. Jordan Williams said, I think Zach Lomax on the wing, so I think he'll score a try today. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, I think the Dragons will probably win because they've got a stronger lineup, is what I'd say. There's no Cody Walker, no Latrell Mitchell, no Jack Whiten. There's a lot of players out. I don't even know if Kalamatangi is playing. He might be. Actually, no, he is playing, sorry. But overall, the Dragons have a stronger lineup today. So let me just share this to my story. Bang. And then we'll go bang for that one. Chevy Stewart. No, Stewart's with the ball. He gives the offload away. 15 metres out. Here come the Raiders. Fit tackle. Knock on. Oh, it's backwards. Still going backwards here from the Raiders. They're 25 metres out. Now 20 out. Give it off here. Hobawati. Offload on the inside. Bang! Try time for the Raiders. That was brilliant. Eels are getting slapped. Is that 13? No, that'll be 23. And it is Noah Martin. The guy I've seen him in before. He gets it done. Noah Martin. How good. So try time for the Raiders. What was the improvement in money raised? Like I couldn't tell you off the top of my head. But I just know that the Sports Shed boys were telling us. Oh, here we go. Oh, last year was $10,565. Oh, wait, no, I don't know. We're pleased to announce that as a community, the Sports Shed TV Charity Match 2024 event has raised $14,255.18 for charity. Money that the charities made in the day via their stands, donation buckets, the raffle, and direct donations via bank transfer from players' community was included in this amount. It is the total amount raised from the entire event. Donation receipts are attached in slides 2 and 3. From the GoFundMe ticket and live stream sales alone, we raised $10,565.18. That's the money amount seen in the receipts and has been split evenly. Expenses went up this year. We had more happening around the ground, spent more on promo, and still the amazing community came together to raise $3,000 more than last year. So that means that last year we actually raised $11,000. Right, so we've gone up $3,000. That's awesome. So we've done really good work there. Jeanette Towers is really good for the Young Guns. Yeah, good stuff for the Raiders, 38-16. Sorry, guys, I was involved with the charity match that we do every year as a commentator with Clarkey. And we did it with the Sports Shed boys and the Roasty and everyone, right, in the NRL community. And we raised quite a bit of money for charity in it. So really impressive. Really impressive, man. Really happy with that. Jordan Williams says, who's your picks to score a try in the South game? We'll talk about that in the next game, which will start up basically right after this, man. We'll talk about more of the Rabbitohs versus Dragons game. Oh, he's missed the kick, so 38-16. His name is Simon the Canberra drummer. He's really something. Yeah, Tito Tower, I'm not a big fan. I know, like, Simon, as a fan of the game, love him, right? Love him. You know, he gets to the games, and that's all you ask for, right? Not insulting the person. Will say he's not a great drummer, though. And I can tell you that from my personal experience, right? He drums every single tackle, and it's the same drum chant every time. There's no difference. Like with me, I'll do a Gold Coast Titans, or I'll do a Titans, bang, 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 or a Let's Go Titans, or a different type of chant Titans. Like, I'll do multiple different chants, right? And you do it on third tackle because you know the first 3 tackles, they will die out by the 5th tackle. It's just common sense, right? But he'll do first tackle every time in the same Raiders chant. So I'm not a big fan of kind of how he does what he does, but you can't knock his effort. But overall, that's the first time I've heard him drum all night, and that was 71 minutes into the game. That was why I was questioning that. But I know who Simon is. He's better than the Eels drummer, though. The Eels drummer's awful. The Raiders drummer's better than him. So, left-hand side here for the Raiders. Second tackle, 25 metres out. Jay, I don't know if you're back yet, or Daz, are you here? Can you check out my next stream and see what time I was meant to start that live stream? I don't think the game starts until 7, so I've got plenty of time anyway. But I think I meant to start at 6:55. Raiders, 40-20 attempt here. 40-20 attempt here. That's a good kick. Oh, don't worry about that. Asamoah's coming through. Asamoah! Wow, well done, Eels, for grabbing that ball. Dayton Arcee, well done. He's better than the Dogs drummers, I'll tell you that. The Dogs drummers aren't drummers, though. They're just like the Lebanese drums. It's not really drumming for the game. It's just drumming for the Lebanese, you know what I'm saying? Which is not an insult. That's great. I love the Lebanese drums. But it's not really a drumming setup for actual games. 7:55, 6:55. Huh? Don't do the bullshit to me, Mr. Dazmate. Don't do bullshit to me, Mr. Dazmate. That sounds like a bullshit over there, man. Is it 6:55? Queensland One Origin. You go by the real time. You mean, boy? Queensland One Origin, mate. Go by real time. All right, so the Raiders at the 20, they get it now to the 30, first tackle. That's because they don't do Australian drumming. Exactly right. Exactly right. But again, it's not drumming for the Bulldogs. It's drumming. It's Lebanese drumming to create atmosphere for the Lebanese fan base. Is what I'd say there. Again, I like it, but it's also not rugby league orientated. Absolutely, Daz, mate. Yeah, I agree with this one. Like, they'll drum even if we've been pumped, acting like we've won. Yeah, I definitely don't agree with that. Raiders here, they're broken away, taking on the 44 tackle. Not a fan of that. I do see that on social media where you see them partying and having a great time and atmosphere once they've lost. It's like, well, you don't really care about the result then, do you? So why do you go to the Dogs games overall? It seems like it's a little bit more of an individual thing, like I want to show myself and be a part of this community. It's not really about kind of doing it for the community, rather an internal thing, a private thing, that they're like, I want to be kind of famous amongst our community for doing the drums and stuff like that. That's how that feels, because otherwise you wouldn't be drumming and celebrating and having a good time and partying once you've just lost a game. It's just not how it is. But for 75 minutes, like, do your best. But then when you realise that you're going to lose at the end, you're just like, okay, let's cool it down a little bit. That's my personal opinion. Feel free to do what you want. You know, feel free for people to do what they want. But that's my personal opinion. Like, you don't see me drumming in a positive sense if we're down by 30 with 20 minutes to go, right? I'll still drum a chant up, but I'm not having a good time. That's for sure. You can see that. I'm usually in an argument with somebody at the time. I'm usually doing the chant just to tell someone to shut up. Like, when I've got opposition fans talking shit to me from behind me at Seabus, and they're talking to me, like, that's a penalty, that's a knock-on, sorry. Raiders ball at the 42. When I've got someone talking smack to me from behind, I will drum just because of them. Like, I'll look at them and I'll say, yeah, you want to talk smack? Cool, okay, well, we're going to get a chant started here, and despite the fact that we're down by 30, I'll still be louder than you. Like, so 2 minutes to go with the game, but you got to do your best, man. But I agree with you in regards to that, Daz. There's a good crowd coming up here. Good crowd. Don't forget, guys, we will be live in 5 minutes' time for the Dragons and Rabbitohs Charity Shield game. Definitely be there. That's going to be a great game, man. Lots of passion involved in that one. That's going to be a great atmosphere there, and we're going to have a good time here on the stream. that'll be our last stream of the day. Then I can eat something for food. How good. Knock on Raiders. Knock on Raiders. Let's do that. Just checking. There we go. Yeah, Whittam McGregor's been really good here for the Eels today. Very excited for the next game, yeah, for sure. Sam Jenkins says, just got home. How did Morgan Smithies play, or did he play? I don't think he played, did he? If he has played, he hasn't done much. I don't think he played. No, he didn't. No, he didn't play here today. Who did I say? Kelma Tuolangi. Get him into your Supercoach team. Let's put it that way. Yeah, Canberra a good chance to win the challenge if they're playing like this. 38-16, because who do they play next week? So right now, I think the Knights are on top still. Yeah, 44-18. 38-16. So right now, if the Raiders can score another try, they'd be top. If they convert the next try. But the Raiders next week, they play the Cowboys at Queanbeyan. Ah, bit of Clarkey. Bit of Clarkey's Rugby League. Come and go watch that. Clarkey in Queanbeyan, mate. There you go. There you go, champion. Yo, Clarkey. Oh, 10 seconds to go here, guys. We'll be jumping off pretty quickly. And then jumping straight across to that Rabbitohs Dragon stream. So hit that like button, guys. Subscribe if you're new around here. And that will be it. That will be it. 38-16 the Raiders. Loved that from the Canberra Raiders in the second half. They really killed them. Overall, a lot of depth in both these teams. Obviously, Eels didn't play with anyone at all. And the Raiders didn't play really with anyone. They probably played with more players, but overall, it was a pre-season trial, good hit out, and overall the Raiders came out with the chocolate. So they're second right now in the pre-season challenge, just below the Knights. And then I think the Roosters will be third. But guys, we've got to jump off. We've got the Rabbitohs versus the Dragons in the pre-season challenge. It's time to rock and roll, baby. So hit that like button, subscribe if you're new around here, and I will see you guys in about a minute's time. Alrighty, guys, thanks for watching. Catch you later.